All right, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about power pumping. So power pumping is something that mothers typically will do when they're trying to increase their milk supply due to their milk not coming in fast enough or their milk supply dropped for some reason. So if you're trying to build up your milk supply and you're interested in power pumping, then stick around. This video is for you. So first things first is that there isn't any specific time or duration that you do power pumping for. At the end of this video, I'm going to go over different time options and different ways that you can choose to power pump, but there isn't like a firm specific amount of time. So I just want to be clear about that. Power pumping is something that you do to build your milk supply. The general idea is pumping more often during the times that you are awake or during the time that you may even notice that you don't have as much milk. So the point is we're going to be power pumping to increase your milk supply, to tell the body that your body needs to produce more milk. And by power pumping and pumping more, you're going to be triggering yourself in your body to produce more breast milk. And so that is the key to power pumping, is to increase your milk supply and kind of trick your body into creating more by thinking that it needs more. So breast milk is produced on a supply on demand basis. And so basically the more you nurse or pump, the more milk you're going to get. And so by doing power pumping, you're going to make your body think that it needs to produce more milk for your baby. But in all actuality, that's what you're doing to produce more milk. There's all different types of supplements and different things that you can do, like fenugreek, flaxseed, oatmeals, lactation cookies. There's also teas and other supplements and things out there. So make sure that you talk with your healthcare professional or someone that you're working with in your area to make sure that what you're taking is good for you. But there are other ways for you to increase your milk supply other than power pumping, but I do think power pumping is a great way to increase your milk supply, because basically you're not having to take anything, you're just increasing your milk supply by triggering your body to think that it needs to produce more milk. And most of the time it works really good for moms, and they're able to get the milk that they need and increase their milk supply by doing power pumping sessions. So now we're going to talk more about power pumping. Power pumping is typically, I would say, like a faster method for you to increase your milk supply than taking a supplement or something else. And the reason why I always tell my moms that power pumping is a great thing is because the body naturally works on a supply and demand basis. And so your body naturally is going to increase more milk the more you feed your baby. And so by power pumping, it's going to be a quicker way. By the next day, at the same time that you power pumped, you should see an increase of your milk supply. And so it's a faster fix than like medications and supplements. So I always do recommend this initially for anybody that's struggling with low milk supply. If you are power pumping and you decide that it's something that you're going to do every day or twice a day or more in whatever routine that you're creating for your power pumping, be sure that you're taking breaks in between. Your breasts and your nipples can become sore if you overdo it. So just be aware of nipple and breast soreness that can occur from constantly over pumping, because we are going to be pumping for durations of time, stopping and resting and going. That's how power pumping works. So just be cautious of your breasts. If you do start to feel some sort of pain, maybe take a little bit of a break and then get back to it later on. It's good to have a schedule and a routine with what you decide to power pump as well. So you kind of have something in plan and motion that helps you throughout the way. Just be sure not to overdo it. You don't want to be in any pain. You should not feel any pain or anything like that either. All right, so now we're going to talk about the different types of power pumping sessions that you can do. You can start off with a 20-minute pump with a 10-minute rest break, then pump again for another 10 minutes, and repeat. So you're going to repeat this process a couple of times. Start off with a 10-minute initial pump with a 5-minute rest, then a 5-minute pump, a 5-minute rest, and another 5-minute pump. And you want to do pump, rest, pump, rest, pump, rest. Okay? That's the key. Pump, rest, pump, rest. And then in between these sessions where you're going to be doing power pumping sessions, you also want to take a break. So if you do a power pump session at 10 a.m., you're not going to start and do another power session at 10:30 a.m. because it's just too close in time. So you want to make sure you give yourself several hours in between and just be super realistic about your power pumping sessions. It doesn't all have to be done super quickly and all at one time. You can mix and match it however works best for you. Once you actually try it and do it on yourself and you actually begin to pump, you'll start to feel a little bit better and see what works for you. Maybe a longer time is better for you. Maybe a shorter time is not. Everyone is different, so you'll have your own experience here too. Power pumping is a great way to increase your breast milk, especially quickly while you are feeding your baby. Thank you so much for watching and making it to the end of this video. I will be doing more videos like this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your time today. Bye-bye.